Hey everybody. Monday afternoon, we're doing a casual stream with Elite Dangerous, which I've been meaning to do something with for quite a while and completely forgot about it. This is a game about space. Let's go to space. First things first, I need to restart this because I have no idea how to play it. Let's learn how to live in space. Once upon a time, I was flying through space. FOV scale on console? That's kind of unusual. I think I'll keep all of these. No, I want to go back. That's probably fine. Alright, let's go. Ooh, gravity rating.
Welcome to Morton Dock. Make yourself comfortable while we finish some preliminary ship checks.
Okay.
My name's Theo Acosta, and I'll be running your Pilots Federation evaluation.
Okay.
Most pilots assigned to me earn their license, so as long as you follow my instructions, you'll be a commander in no time.
Okay.
Oh, and before you ask, I may sound like an Imperial, but I'm actually from an independent system.
Wasn't gonna ask.
Today we'll be covering the basics of flight control, combat, and frameshift drive use. This Sidewinder has been installed with a specialized computer that'll take control at certain points. Mostly you'll follow a series of objectives to guide your actions. These are shown in the info panel at the top right of the head-up display. Okay, you're good to go. Select auto launch from the options ahead of you when you're ready.
Okay. Let's go then.
Ship release confirmed. Auto launch sequence underway.
Oh, gravity. Is gravity? No.
The beauty of auto launch is that you can relax and enjoy the view. One of the ways that technology allows us to appreciate the good things in life.
Is it because of that, or is it so that we don't all just crash while docking?
But this isn't a race. Each of the coming stages can be completed at your own pace.
Even in space, you get stuck in traffic. Okay, we're getting out into space. The final frontier.
Remarkable, isn't it? For so long, humanity gazed up at the stars in wonder. We're not distracted by one of Earth's many wars. And now, we glide between
I'm
the
sorry,
stars.
that's where my luck is? No, turn that off. I was wondering, like, why can't I look in different directions? It's tied to motion controls? How do I turn this off? I don't like that. No, motion off. Alright, that should be good.
And complete the required action to continue.
Okay. Roll. Try spinning, that's a good trick.
Good. Now increase your throttle to accelerate forwards.
Increase the throttle. That seems balanced.
To resume a stationary position.
Okay, decrease, back to 0.
Your throttle can also be pulled back from 0 to engage reverse thrust.
Go backwards.
As before, push the throttle in the opposite direction to cease moving.
And head back to 0.
Inputs confirmed.
Okay.
Looks like you've got the hang of individual controls. Let's see if you can put them all together. Your next task is to guide your ship through a series of checkpoints.
Okay.
Head towards the course, following the target indicator.
Oh, this
The
is
course weaves through
this
an
is a
orbital
heavy
structure
bitch.
that is designed for the novice pilot.
How you doing, Clem? Okay, let's actually put some throttle in this bad boy. Let's put some more throttle in this. This is the vehicle's top speed.
Checkpoint when you're ready to start. Fly through the center of the first checkpoint. You'll notice that they change color as you fly through them.
Okay. How you doing, Clem?
There's no time limit, so maintain a comfortable speed while you familiarize yourself with the controls.
I'm gonna do max speed. That feels comfortable.
Rolling and pitching together is the most efficient way of turning rapidly.
Oh, that's there it is. Chunky. Oh, you're careful. I think I made it.
It's good practice to consider the angle and speed of your approach. See the blue marker beside the throttle gauge? This indicates the optimum turning speed.
Okay. Oh, you woke up early. Fair enough. I was like, hey, I wasn't expecting Clem in at this time. Okay, and pull it up. There's the next one. Yeah, the rings of this planet, the one ring looks huge.
You're approaching a particularly sharp turn, so I advise slowing down to prevent any mishaps.
Okay, I'm in the blue area now. I'd have just gone back to bed, honestly. Oh yeah, no, let me set my alarm for a different time and go back to bed. think I have to turn for that. Or just head down, I guess, maybe.
Your ship's boost function greatly increases your speed, but use it wisely.
What the boost?
That's the last checkpoint. The Sidewinder is an agile craft, and you handled it well.
This is agile?
A new icon has appeared on the sensor display in the center of your dashboard. This represents a nearby beacon, which you'll soon scan as part of your evaluation.
Okay.
Target the beacon before we continue. You're going to use your ship's data link scanner to analyze the beacon, but you need to deploy hardpoints first.
Okay.
Good. Most external modules are installed on hardpoints, including weapons. Control is back with you. The beacon is relatively small, so you'll need to position yourself close to it.
Yeah, that was my thought. Like, this is agile?
Watch your speed here. We intend to scan the object, not become one with it.
Don't tell me what to do.
You can scan the beacon now. Well done. The data link scanner is a versatile tool that connects with network interfaces and various data points.
Okay.
You need to move to another area of this star system to continue your assessment, pilot. Rather than travel for the next year using your thrusters, you can employ the ship's frameshift drive to increase your speed by a few orders of magnitude. First, ensure that the ship is correctly secured. Your landing gear, cargo scoop, and hardpoints must all be retracted. When you're ready, throttle up and engage Super Cruise.
Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Yeah. Don't tell me how fast I can and can't go.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Ooh, combat training.
All readouts look good. You're now accelerating towards a velocity comparative to the speed of light, measured in C.
Comparative to the speed of light, but not actually the speed of light.
System, allowing you to cover significant distances in minutes.
Combat
You'll
time!
retain control in Super Cruise, but on this occasion your ship's computer is following a preset path. This is a good time to familiarize yourself with a couple of the cockpit panels available to you. In the top left of your HUD is the comms panel, which displays pilot communications and contacts across several channels.
I think they added VR to this game.
Your info panel. Entries here
That'd be
mostly
pretty
relate
neat.
to your ship's status, computer messages, and events happening around you. Ah, there we go. Welcome to Lightspeed.
Yeah, we're approaching. We're approaching. What is this? I hope that's snacks.
Watch
I
the
would brought
distance and
snacks.
speed markers on the dashboard. These are used to help you accurately disengage at your destination. Your next lesson will introduce the basics of combat. Several static and mobile targets will be provided around a decommissioned megaship.
A mega ship.
We'll also cover some situational information about weaponry and target tracking. And yes, you'll get to shoot those weapons you saw earlier.
Gonna be honest, shooting stuff is like a part I'm not overly interested in. I can shoot stuff in any game. I'm here to just waste my time flying through space.
Effect on the FSD, reducing your ship's speed. The closer the body, the greater the effect.
chunkier, the body. Well, that's,
Frameshift drive is disengaged.
that happened.
Welcome to the combat zone. Before you start shooting, however, try analyzing the megaship with a data link scanner.
I'm not close enough. Okay.
Well done. It's often worth scanning objects you're unfamiliar with to learn more about them. Next, you need to activate your weapons by cycling to a different fire group. You'll notice that your weapons are now listed on your HUD. Fire groups allow you to manage your hard points efficiently.
Okay.
Let's begin the combat evaluation. Destroy several of the canisters.
Weapons online. Primary and secondary.
All weapons have an effective range, so you may need to move closer here. Your ship has 2 weapons installed. Make sure you use both your primary and secondary triggers.
The idea of shooting bullets in
This is particularly
space is kind of
useful for
weird to me.
navigating around large structures. Why not give them a try? Your cannon will automatically reload until the ammunition supply runs out. Meanwhile, your laser will fire until the capacitor is depleted, at which point it will need to recharge.
Okay. The good news is, once we get done with training, we can go out and make our money. And just live our lives in
Try targeting the
space.
canister you're aiming at. Quota achieved. Let's dial up the challenge a notch, shall we? An unmanned craft has arrived nearby. These drones are used by the Pilots Federation as target practice.
Money, I
They're quite
say.
harmless.
Funny I do say.
Bring the craft into your sights and open fire.
Okay, there it is. Let me get closer. The force is strong with this one. It's reloading. What's the effective range on these cannons? Okay, there it is.
The megaship is considerably larger than your Sidewinder.
Target
This is a game of
destroyed.
chicken you cannot win.
And yeah, I did.
You may have noticed that multi-cannons are effective against unshielded targets. Another craft has arrived. This one is fitted with a shield generator. Helpfully, your burst laser is a thermal weapon, which excels at stripping away a target's shields.
I've always noticed that to be the case in space games. Like, oh, that thing seems really far away, let me increase my speed to get closer. And then... oh, that thing's in my face now. Okay, that's gotta be out of range. You know, I'm kind of interested in Star Wars Squadrons. I love my Star Wars space shooters. And I'm hoping it's going to be like Rogue Squadron, but maybe a little more sim to it as well. Who knows, though? Okay, pull it back to the left. There it is. Increase. Decrease. There we go.
Consider me impressed.
You know, actually not
Your final
as
target
clunky
has
as I would have
area.
expected in this
This
kind
time
of
your
environment.
opponent will fight back, but its damage capability has been greatly reduced. Your target will not react until it registers shield damage. Engage when ready.
Okay, let me reload the multi-cannon then. There we go. Yeah, Elite Dangerous was backed on Kickstarter, as far as I remember, as a successor to the old Elite series, which are classic PC space sims. The kind of game I've always wanted to really get into, but you know, I'm not gonna play a PC game from the 80s to do that. Okay, make the turn. Oh, it's firing at me. Come on. There it is.
Try not to stray too far from the combat area, pilot.
Is that thing still gonna shoot at me while I don't have control? I applied to be a pilot, apparently. Yeah, getting close. That's gotta be close enough. I imagine any weapons you have on a spacecraft have... like, the effective range has to be... like, when you're within a kilometer, you've got to be within the effective range. Because if weapons in space can't hit within a kilometer, then what good is anything? Pretty much, yeah. Okay. It's recharging its shield, so I want to take him down before that gets it. What the hell just happened? Yeah, like you'd assume
demonstrate an ability to defend yourself.
Okay. Well, it's the idea, like, you consider currently, how far are we from that? 2.4 kilometers? If I can't hit this ship from there,
Line.
then that's bad.
Under attack.
So its shields are back up now. Oh, the sun. Oh, we can't do that, Clem. I doubt I have the firepower for it.
Target shield is offline.
Well, Mass Effect, there's a moment in Mass Effect 3 where a guy, a military guy, is explaining to, I think it's Mass Effect 3, is explaining to some of the recruits how weaponry on the ships work. And it's like, you make sure you've got your target, because if you miss, there's no inertia in space. That's just going to keep on going.
Your firepower greatly outclasses that of your target. Running means you miss out on an opportunity to learn.
I'm not trying to run, I'm trying to catch them. Oh, it actually has indicators on when I'm out of range for the weapons. Yeah, I think like the specific line they end up using to demonstrate is like, you fire that weapon, you are ruining someone's day. Because if you miss your target, it's just going to keep going through space until it hits something. Okay, wait for it.
Under attack.
That's it, man. You're gonna ruin somebody's day. Yeah, I'm not even hitting that. And why does this thing apparently keep hanging out outside the training area? Because that's just frustrating. Okay, come on, take down the shields. The most irritating thing is I had the shields down earlier, and it ran outside the training area before I could actually destroy it. We could be done now.
Target shield is offline.
Come on.
Target
There we go.
That was the last target. Even if you're planning on a peaceful career, understanding the basics of combat is vital for a pilot's long-term survival.
Yeah, peaceful career. Let's go be a
For
space
advanced
miner.
combat information, you should refer to the pilot's handbook, which we'll cover in more detail soon. The next step of your evaluation involves a hyperspace jump to a neighboring star system.
Okay. Do we know which star system?
On this occasion, your ship's computer has selected your destination for you. We'll cover selecting destinations manually soon.
This is going to be like the entirety of
The
the extreme,
map
isn't it?
indicator on the bottom right of the dashboard is active. This means a large object is in close proximity, preventing you from engaging the FSD. To resolve this, throttle up to move a safe distance away from the megaship.
Okay. That makes sense. The larger an object is, the more gravity it'll demonstrate.
The mass lock indicator has gone out. When you are ready to travel light years in seconds,
Comply.
engage the FSD.
Okay, put my weapons away first, apparently.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three,
There we go.
2, 1.
Going to hyperspace. You know, I'd appreciate it if they didn't send me right in front of a star.
Technology has made the task of leaping between star systems appear trivial. Never let this simplicity distract from the marvel humanity has achieved. Your next stop is Quello Station. This time we'll employ the Supercruise Assist module to guide your approach.
Blow up
Open the
this on.
interface panel to your left and select the navigation tab. Highlight the starport in the location list and then select Supercruise Assist. It's the second option.
Oh, the game will let you fly into it. If we fly into it, we'll lose the ship, and we'll have to hope we have money to buy a new one.
Left of the sensor display will help you orient.
Oh no, that's because of the tutorial, Clem. Yeah, no, the game will let you do this stuff.
Your ship is now bound for Quello Station.
At the minute, it's just doing the tutorial, so it won't let me get myself killed, but once we're out of it, there's a lot you can do. It's a big part of the reason why I wanted to do this game for a while.
Let's take a moment to review the interface.
Wait until you see how big the map is.
The external panel is primarily used to interact with the galaxy around you. For example, you can access maps, display contracts, and review nearby objects. Meanwhile, the internal panel displays information about you and your ship. You can adjust module functions, check your records, and access the codex, among other things. New pilots often wonder what their first step into the galaxy should be. The pilot's handbook is a great source of help in this regard. It details a variety of professions and how to outfit your ship for them. The handbook
That
also
sounds
offers
good.
advice on various ship functions that aren't covered in this evaluation.
Okay.
You can find the pilot's handbook in the codex, accessible on the home screen via the internal interface panel.
Where's that?
The trails moving around you are FSD wakes. Your ship is also emitting one. The position of each correlates with their respective sensor display icons.
Don't know where I'm going, got no way of knowing, looking at the map while driving.
This will cover docking permissions and a standard landing pad approach.
Alright. Do we do this manually, or is it always going to be automatic? Oh, we're coming in. There it is.
Welcome to Quello Station. This is the final stretch. You'll dock here shortly, but I'd like you to position your ship near the starport's
Rotational gravity.
first.
Neat.
Starports are the backbone of humanity's operations throughout inhabited space. They provide mission boards, the commodities market, a number of specialized contacts, and various ship facilities.
Okay.
Most pilot business is conducted via the Starport Services interface. I recommend familiarizing yourself with this screen when docked.
Okay. But yeah, Elite Dangerous was backed on Kickstarter as a follow-up to the old Elite games. Elite, Frontier, Elite Dangerous 2.
Good. Ease off the throttle. and hold
Elite
position
and
here.
Frontier Elite 2, like
Oh, and
old,
try not to block
old
the
stuff.
access corridor.
So, being backed on Kickstarter, there
We'll
are
be
no
using the docking
publisher
computer
demands
this
for it.
morning.
So,
Always dock
it's
manually in future, of course,
very
but practice in a
freedom
training
oriented
station
in a
first.
very old school way.
Whichever method you use, all ships must seek docking permission before approaching a landing pad. To request docking permission, open your external interface panel and select the Contacts tab. Then select Quello Station in the list, followed by Request Docking in the information panel. Docking permission authorized. Docking assist has been engaged.
Okay, we're docking.
Landing pad 3. The compass will point towards your designated pad. Ships need to be within 7.5 kilometers of a starport for a docking request to be considered.
7.5. They're really playing this music? That feels kind
The
of
docking computer will
smug.
now demonstrate a safe landing procedure. Let's review what it's doing. Landing gear must be deployed. The related dashboard indicator lights up if this has been done.
Okay, I can see that.
Landing gear deployed.
In a moment, the sensor display will switch to the precision approach display, which helps you accurately set belly down on the landing pad.
Okay.
Docking procedure complete. Engaging pad restraints. Let's get your ship ready. Congratulations, Commander. Your evaluation has been successful, and a license is being assigned to you as I speak. We just need to finalize your credentials. Enter the hangar to exit this evaluation.
Okay.
It's time to blaze your own trail across the galaxy. The manner in which you do so is up to you.
Well, the tutorial only took like 40 minutes. Commander name is permanent and cannot be changed. Alright, by the time you get back, maybe I'll actually be out in space. Look at my brick of a ship. Now I need to pick a name. Ugh. What should we pick? What should we pick? I know. Nice. We're gonna fly the Klim Hazard all the way into the sun.
Welcome to your new ship, Commander. Your pilot's Federation license has been issued, and you're free to traverse the galaxy as an independent pilot.
Cool.
Before launching for the first time, allow me to quickly introduce the basic interface for mission contracts. Almost all pilots will use the mission board at some stage.
Okay.
A contract has been assigned to you. Active missions are displayed in the Transactions tab of the external interface panel. This time you'll need to travel to Mawson Dock in the Dromi system. You can select these destinations on the navigation screen of the external interface panel. If you'd like to practice your journey first, I recommend the training simulations accessed via the internal interface panel. To review what we've discussed, select your comms panel and scroll through the recorded text. I'll contact you at Mawson Dock if you decide to complete this mission. If you choose to take a different path, then I wish you luck, Commander.
Oh, cool. So we can ditch the tutorial now. What's this one? This sounds reasonable. I have 6 days, 23 hours, and 58 minutes to accomplish this. Okay, so this is Dromi. Where are we? Okay, so set the route from where we are. We're currently at Matet. So, simple jump should be good. Yeah, it should be okay then. Okay, well. I guess we're all set to go.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
Okay, and we're off. Out into the galaxy for our big journey. Life. Meh. And we're out. You have to figure out which direction Dromi is in, then lock in the course. Yes. It's all well and good. How do I check my chat? Okay, so that's that. I just want to look at my chat. It says I have stuff there. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Which way is draw me? Oh, there it is. Awesome. We keep up at this pace of 9. It's going to take me a year to get there.
This is a weapon-free zone, Commander. Acts of aggression will not be tolerated.
Alright, let's just make the
Drive
move.
charging.
And engage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. And there's another star. Like if they wouldn't just aim me at a star, because that's kind of blinding. In fact, actually, if I'm gonna stare at my screen for a minute, I should reduce my throttle. That's where I'm heading. Alright, let me cancel this. What's that? Unidentified. Okay, so I'm here. No, I'm here. It's here. I don't even know. Okay, what direction is it? Is it that? Let's head for that nav beacon, see what we can make of it. See if this will give us some directions. Slow down. Go back. Okay. And reduce throttle. Careful. No, not that. God damn it. I just want to scan the nav beacon. I don't want to shoot the nav beacon, I just want to scan it. I don't want to charge into the nav beacon, I just want to scan it. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Okay, let's head to the dock, I guess.
3, 2, 1, engage.
I hope this is the right direction. Hey, Teak. Yeah, I have no idea which direct. There we go, we found it. Try to figure out where it actually was. Okay, remove that. Coming in on the approach. Yeah, I've done a bunch of casual streams on afternoons. Really depends on if I'm free and how I feel. Like, the big focus on the idea is I'm just doing super casual stuff.
Delay Seagulls, Romeo Echo. This is the Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander.
Okay, I need to get closer and request docking permission. Okay, there we go. Awesome.
Landing permitted. Set down on landing pad.
44.
4-4.
Landing pad 44.
Automated docking approved.
That saves me trying to find my way in. That'd probably take a while. Oh, there's the entrance. Big hole. How you doing, Teak? Got the snacks. Right there. Fair enough.
Landing gear deployed.
Appreciate you popping in for the casual stream as well. That's right, I'm so new to Elite, I don't know how to actually respond.
Access Starport services from the menu in the center of your dashboard. Then select the mission board from the General Services list on the left of the presented screen. You'll be able to hand in your assigned mission to the Pilots Federation representative here. This will formally complete the mission.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to access the chat up here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Check out the message board. Okay, I'll take the cash.
You've proven that you can travel between systems and navigate the mission board. From this point on, you'll be choosing your own missions. A variety of contracts are available throughout the galaxy that require a skilled pilot. Once again, there are training missions available to practice a variety of controls and challenges. The pilot's handbook, found in the internal interface panel, also provides a wealth of advice on most professions. I'll look forward to watching your progress, Commander. Make us proud. This is Theo Acosta, signing off.
Alright, let's take a job then. Let's deliver some medicine. Okay. Yeah, let's take this. Get all three. And there was another one that was delivering something at the same location here. Let's get this as well. Okay, so I don't have room for all of it. So in that case, can I increase my cargo while we're here? Cargo capacity is 4. Yeah, I can. I can. Awesome. Let's get another one. Okay, so that should be good. Let's go back to the mission board. And with that, I should be able to take all of this at the same time. Let's go get out of here, and while the auto launch is happening... Oh, that's problematic.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
I exceed the mass limit. That creates issues. Oh, these complex games that have so many mechanics that they don't actually tell you about. How do I actually access that chat? Okay. There we go. License. And complimentary gift. Okay, at least I know how to access those now. Why am I still stuck in traffic? Fine. Fine, I did it myself. It's all good. That was taking too long. Okay. Now, which way is my objective? There it is. Okay, get out of range of the mast lock. I think I'm figuring some of this out. Okay. This is going to be a problem, isn't it?
You have left the no-fire zone. Safe travels, Commander.
Gonna have to head back to the station. It'd been nice if they'd warned me about the limit, though, before I dumped everything into my ship. Okay.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay. Full do.
Okay, get the auto dock going. Go.
You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
See if I've got money to get myself elsewhere. Be nice. I'm pretty sure I broke exit procedures when I just broke the queue and flew out. But it's fine. Like 5 minutes later, they just let me back in.
Touchdown confirmed. Dispatching ground crew.
Let me see. Commodities market. Outfitting. I'll figure this out. Fatigue, how did Deus Ex go? Are you going to be continuing it? How did Deus Ex go? And are you going to be continuing it? I'll figure this out. That's fair enough. It'll probably last you a little while. What, Human Revolution and the original? Yeah, I can't dump those. Oh, Mankind Divided. Ugh. I enjoyed Human Revolution, did the director's cut. Mankind Divided is a fine enough game, but it goes absolutely nowhere. It's a holding pattern that has no real purpose. Like, if there was ever a game you could describe as a filler arc, it would be Mankind Divided. And it's very obvious that it is. So it didn't sell as well as it could have, so Square decided, I guess people just aren't into Deus Ex now. And they've got the Montreal branch who made it working on God knows what now. It's a decent enough game. It's basically just more Human Revolution. It's fine. It's just basically a filler arc. The better idea for it would have been if the entire thing was just DLC. Yeah, you can't complain at $5. I think I picked it up for like £10. I remember the game dropped in price so fast, and I bought it new, like maybe 2 months after it came out for £10. It was crazy. Would this let me make the jump? Yeah, I'm hoping that'll do it. Like I say, gameplay-wise, it plays fine. The story is fine. It just never goes anywhere or does anything. You'll enjoy it as you're playing it, but when you're done, you'll be like, well, what was the point? And, like,
Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
as a budget game or something you picked up at a low price like you did, it's fine. As something that was supposed to be the sequel that would continue the conspiracy idea, it goes absolutely nowhere. Okay, can I make this now? I think I can. I mean, I'm not trying to discourage you from it. Like I say, the game sells fine. Okay, and it this way. There it is. I enjoyed Human Revolution Director's Cut. Although, it's worth noting, like, the big thing they made the point of... yeah, the big thing they advertised with it was like, oh, you can do the bosses in multiple ways now, as opposed to just shooting them. That didn't really change anything for me. When I got to the first boss, it was like... I'd kind of been going into a bunch of areas to make myself capable of doing a bunch of different stuff. Awesome, we can make it now. And so the new options with stuff like hacking turrets and everything, my hacking skill wasn't high enough. I ended up having to shoot the boss anyway. All the new options, I didn't have enough skill in them. The second boss was still a nightmare. The third boss, I'd been holding onto a grenade launcher for it, and I just shot the bastard with a grenade launcher. Okay, now, which direction am I going? Not there. Yeah, I think you get more experience for not killing people. I mean, the majority of your experience in Human Revolution comes from getting lore dumps and going through vents and stuff. Oh, I have no idea if you can actually do that for bosses. As far as I'm aware, you have to kill them, but I could be wrong. I did, last time I did Human Revolution Director's Cut was years ago. I hope it works out for you, though. I would like it if I had some indication of which direction I need to go. Hmm. Right, let me check the system map here. It's at Matet 3. Okay. There we go. We're working it out. Slowly but surely. Yeah, overall, I remember Human Revolution being a pretty enjoyable experience. And Mankind Divided is just more of that, it just doesn't go anywhere. But Mankind Divided has some minor stories in the main story that are fairly enjoyable as it is. It's not like you're not going to get anything out of it. Honestly, I'm a little surprised you didn't decide to go for the original. I feel like if we come back to this game, I should have some music or something in the background. Probably a good idea. I never got into the original. I had Invisible War on the original Xbox way back in the day, and didn't really like it. But it's also worth remembering that I had Morrowind on original Xbox back in the day, and also didn't like that. I'd say try Invisible War for yourself. It was a game that wasn't like anything I'd actually played before then. And you can pick it up super cheap. Alright, it's docking Bay 4. Yeah, Invisible War's a game. It's one of those games from my childhood that I'd like to retry. I wasn't into it at the time. I'd like to try it again with more mature sensibilities.
Scan detected.
Same is true of Morrowind. Unfortunately, Invisible War isn't on backwards compatibility, so I'd have to either get an original Xbox for it or get it on PC, which has its own problems. Morrowind is on backwards compatibility though, so that's nice. I can try that if I want. The original game though, like the PS2 version is always there. Which I've heard is fine. Has some concessions because the PS2 wasn't as powerful as the PC was in 2000. The PS2 wasn't able to do in like whenever the game came out on PS2, wasn't able to do what the PC could in 2000. Okay.
Incoming message.
Damn, I just skipped that. I have no idea what it said. Oh, is that all it is? Cool. What do we got? Seven units of tea. I should have room and power for that. Three units, courier job. This courier job pays quite a lot. Let's get a look at this. Interesting. Deliver data. Deliver data. And then, since I'm heading to this area anyway, let me deliver the 7 units of tea. Get the refuel. And where do we need to go? Let's head to Dromi first to drop off this data.
This facility offers a wide range of services. General information panel multiple details.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
I've been promoted. Okay. This seems pretty neat. Oh man, I'm kind of into this as a relaxing thing. Kind of in the same vein as something like Euro Truck Simulator, which I do enjoy every now and then as just a relaxing time waster. Okay, Dromi. Let's get away from the mats, but make sure not to approach the planet, because that'll be a problem. Okay, and engage the hyperdrive.
Frameshift drive charging.
And go. Figure out which direction I'm going. Really would appreciate some kind of indication on which direction it is. Yeah, I've got Rebel Galaxy. It was a PS Plus game I got. Wasn't all that into it. Or even into whatever it was. Didn't really know what it was, just assumed it was another piece of whatever that Sony palmed off on us for PS Plus. Then I ended up seeing a trailer for the sequel, and the sequel looked super cool. So I re-downloaded the first one. I was like, oh, I've got this. So I re-downloaded it, but I've not played it yet. Okay. Where am I heading? There we go. I got a couple of stuff like that. I've got Elite Dangerous, which we're playing. Rebel Galaxy, which I do want to take a look at. Everspace I've got that I've been wanting to do, and I've just not done it yet. The idea of this kind of thing has always appealed to me, but before Elite Dangerous came out, the only real options for it was to check out old PC games like Frontier Elite 2 or Wing Commander Privateer, which, you know, have their own problems of running them and then dealing with the old control schemes on PC. That's interesting.
Orbital flight engaged.
I've got No Man's Sky and I've had it for a while. I did try it out a couple of years back after it had supposedly gotten good, and it just didn't hold me. But, you know, as an idea for another casual stream, it's not a bad idea.
Docking request granted.
Awesome. No Man's Sky's launch. You have to question, like, whose fault the mess really was. Like, was it Hello Games' fault, or was it Sony? Chances are probably little column A, little column B. Sony definitely overhyped it.
Landing gear deployed.
It led to the idea of an indie game, what was basically an indie game, getting the kind of publicity that big AAA games usually get, and that a lot of big AAA games can only dream of. It's crazy.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, that's done. That is a fair point. That's why I say, like, little column A, little column B. So I'm heading here.
Docking gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Oh, there it is. That said, like, I think there's an interesting comparison with No Man's Sky and its overhyped promises and stuff like Fable, with Fable's repeated overhyped promises. I feel like there's the whole thing with that compared to Fable, with the overhyped promises, and when Fable failed to deliver on the promises many times. People weren't as angry as they got with No Man's Sky, which is the craziest thing. I think both my current jobs are here. Yeah, 3 jobs, all the way there. This is convenient, actually. I'll be a trader yet. Yeah, Peter Molyneux. And did he? Because I thought that started with Fable. Before that, like stuff like Syndicate, Dungeon Keeper, Populous, like they were all big. They were all big PC stuff that broke boundaries and were very well received and really good. Which is why people tended to believe Peter Molyneux when he came out and said this stuff about Fable, and Black and White, and Fable 2, and Fable 3. Oh, I feel like we've come out too early. What's going on with this?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, we definitely came out of that too early. That's a big asteroid.
Lacey Golf Romeo Echo. Please ensure you follow standard docking procedures before landing.
Yay. Dock. Awesome.
Request approved. Clear to land at docking bay 4-2. Automated docking initiated.
I think the best thing about auto docking is that I don't have to try and find where the entrance is. There it is. So the station is built into the asteroid? Hmm. I feel like we made a lot of money really quick.
Landing gear deployed.
That's interesting. Refuel, and let's check out the job board.
Are at your disposal.
Dump some of this stuff off. Courier job done. And the next one. And the tea. Well, I've got a bunch of money. I feel like I should maybe see about upgrading my ship or buying a new ship. I don't know. Uranium. Conductive fabrics. Yeah, let's leave it at that for now. Do that, wrap it up, and call it for the day, I guess. Check what we can upgrade with, though. I don't know about those. Let's upgrade what we've got. That seems pretty good. That's pretty expensive, but that's a big boost. No, we'll leave that. We're looking at docking computer. That looks fine then, I guess. Shield generator, can we improve that? No. Okay. That should be good. What kind of cockpit accessories can we get? Ooh, vector graphics. That's actually kind of neat. I like that. I feel like a bunch of these don't accurately reflect what colour they are. grab that. Oh, I have to actually pay for these with real money? No. We're not about microtransactions here on my channel. That should be good. Let's head back to Droma. Yeah, I agree, Teak. Throw me. I've never liked the idea that this kind of thing is fine because it's cosmetic. It's not actually single player. I think there's an option. I think there's an option to go specifically into single player mode. But the majority of it is actually multiplayer, like other people are in other ships around us. It's one of the weirder things as well, because like we can't see our ship like this. It's like, oh yeah, no, let me switch to a different view. Where is it? Oh yeah, no, let me just do this. This is awful. You'd never travel like this. So what does... The idea of changing... The idea of changing your... custom, your... cosmetics, that's what it is. The idea of changing your cosmetics is for other people to see. And it's like... yeah, let me pay real money for something that I can't see and other people can. I'm not playing games for anybody else, I'm playing them for me. And so you immediately lose me, before any other argument, you immediately lose me when you turn around and say, yeah, no, it's so other people can see it. I don't care about other people. Alright, let me work out where I'm going. Mawson Dock. This direction, I believe. Not that. But yeah, like, I'm just really not into microtransactions to begin with. Yeah, like, presumably that light is another person in another ship. There it is. It's always both interesting and frustrating to look at the evolution of how this kind of thing became acceptable. Because nowadays, people will defend microtransactions with the whole thing of, like, it's only cosmetic. What does it matter? Let's go back, like, 14 years or so. And remember when Oblivion put Horse Armor DLC out? And it was only cosmetic?
Warning. Temperature critical. Hull integrity compromised.
Yeah, well, that went kind of wrong. And let me just super cruise there. Can't, we're still cooling down. Punch it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I can definitely see the appeal of this. Especially, like, once you decide to move beyond what I've been doing and into more experimental stuff. Exploration, mining, pirating, if you want to do that.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 202. Automated docking approved.
Like, just the prospect of an open universe for you to get lost in. It's a cool idea. Tatik, are you doing RE3 tonight? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. Yeah, I thought you might do it after me. With the difference in time zones, I'd end up doing it first, you'd do it later.
Contact. Cleared to disembark.
Okay, dump this stuff. Deliver the uranium. That's good.
Incoming message.
And deliver the conductive fabrics. And that's all good. Let's pick one that we've not been to yet. He was in the stream earlier. He didn't say anything, but he was in the stream earlier. I noticed it. I'm pretty sure he was in the stream last night as well, but he didn't say anything. Arceus Port, a tourist station, 2 different locations. Okay. Let me check the Discord. It says he's active on Discord at the minute. Huh. Anyway, refuel, repair, get out of here.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, I've been promoted.
Detach confirmed. Departure authorized.
Okay. Yeah, I just assume Ninja's doing his own thing. Not seen him speak, but I have seen him pop up. So I regularly alt-tab to the chat to see who's here. You know what, let's head to this next star system and then we'll call it. Did I not take a job? Or do I have to do multiple jumps now? That's my goal. I have to take 2 jumps. Huh. Okay, so where am I going? Wolf Seagun, and then to Shara. Let's get going.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Alright, let's figure out which direction I'm going. That direction.
3, 2,
I feel like this is going to be a bad idea. Well, we didn't immediately crash into something, so that's got to mean something. Okay. And next to Shara.
frameshift drive charging.
There it is. And engage.
4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Temperature critical.
Well, that's worrying. Okay, and now Arceus Port. There it is. This multi-point jumping's an interesting idea. I've heard that this is, like, considered to be what we'll end up doing if we ever actually make it to space and don't kill ourselves before then. Here we go. Go on in. Oh, I have a message. No. No, okay. Whether it pops up with a notification like that when there's not actually anything going on. I think this game has VR. Let me pop out and check quick. If this game has VR, it doesn't have it on PlayStation. Which is a shame, because like you look at this entire setup and this looks like it's designed for VR.
This is the Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established documentation, Commander.
Okay, dock. Good.
Position authorized. Clear for landing on docking bay 4-2.
There we go.
Automated docking approved.
I don't know if this has been the most interesting stream, but I've enjoyed it. That's good. If you're not enjoying your streams, then why are you streaming? Life's too short to be doing shit that you don't enjoy alongside work. Gonna waste away a good amount of our lives working anyway. As well enjoy what you're doing outside of that.
deployed.
Yeah, I get what you mean, Clem. I remember the space travel because I only played Destiny 1 for a short time because I thought it was boring. The space travel was basically just a loading screen, wasn't it? Also, we named the ship after you, Clem. We've been flying the Clem Hazard. Because you were here, Clem. You were here when we were doing the training. Like, check it out. Clem Hazard up there. Look down here. We're flying the Clem Hazard. We're going to dump it the minute we get something better. That sounded a lot meaner than I intended to make it. Don't worry, we'll name the next ship the Clem Hazard 2. In honour of you, Clem. And after that, I don't know, we might call our ships like, I don't know, breasticles, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's going to do it for today. We've done, like, that's almost 2.5 hours of Elite Dangerous. This is neat. This could be fun. Like, if I do more casual streams in the afternoon, maybe I'll come back to this. Because this is pretty neat. I don't think there's anything else we've got here. As I'm surprised this doesn't have VR. It probably does on PC, but I'm surprised they didn't push this for PSVR. But anyway, that's gonna do it for now. I want to thank everybody who joined the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for watching. Big special thank you to Clem and Teak for keeping me company in the chat. It's super cool, you guys. The chat's the best part of the stream. We'll be back later tonight with Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, because it is currently September 28th, daylight, and the monsters may or may not have overtaken the city. We'll find out later if I'm still alive. But in the meantime, is there anybody else streaming right now? British is doing RE3 right now. Yeah. Oh well. Anything we've got seems fine. Alright. Yeah, with that, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves, in fact, let me give British a shout out. Yep, and with that, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. Hopefully we'll catch you later in RE3. Goodbye.